Wait! Maybe I can prove it.
Oh.
Art. Art.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right?
We only got like 2 pieces of evidence left.
Actually, I think only
Find
one.
it and let them have it.
Don't we have the autopsy report?
Check it out.
Yeah, we used the autopsy report to prove the time discrepancy in the first place.
Yeah, we didn't. That's true, but I don't think we actually selected it that time.
Yeah, we did.
Clearly-
That's how we proved the time discrepancy.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot that we had actually selected it that first time. I thought the game did it for you.
Clearly, it's your lawyer badge.
Oh, yeah, of course. We just throw it at him and he eats it.
Well, lawyer cookie, whatever.
Purple.
Bird.
Oh, well, Mr. Wright. You say the clock was already running slow. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Oh.
Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
You're starting to become Brooklyn. Tough words.
Wrong button. I did present the attorney's badge.
What happens when you show it?
You get
Let's
deducted.
see. This evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
It's always the same generic, no that's not right sort of thing. They don't get into specific things per item. Otherwise, you know, 2 games and 5 cases down the road when we have 30 pieces of evidence, they'd have to have 30 different reactions.
Which they could do. I mean, it's only a little bit of text.
Yeah, they could. They just
Yeah, a
didn't.
little bit of text, a lot of it at a time.
Yeah.
Excuse me, this proves your claim. How? I can't see what that evidence has to do with the clock.
Did I? I'm pretty sure I presented... So, that wasn't it. One more chance. Give me just one more chance. Maybe it's
Alright.
second.
Alright, Mr. Wright, but time is not on your side.
I guess they have a different generic dialogue per case. That's about it.
Be quick about it.
Okay.
So,
It's the blue one.
oh, it's passport.
Yeah.
I clicked the frickin' blackout record. I am biggest derp.
Well done.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why you struck him. Wow. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
They actually went there!
Take the joke themselves.
I forgot that!
What the
And then he just died!
Water, I see.
Did he just eat like a cyanide capsule on the stand?
Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
And by this time, there's like an entire river going down past Payne.
Very well.
I've been expecting to see some, like, sweat pouring over the side of these little...
Mr. Wright.
Who's there?
Yes, Your Honor.
That explains why that lawyer later on will have to keep drinking that whatever the fuck he's
I have
drinking
to
from
see,
that cup.
I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly.
Usually these are drug out for like 2 or 3 days.
And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, do you know who the defendant is? At this point, this is only a formality, but... this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butz.
Guilty for having a stupid name.
I love that there was actually confetti.
Yep.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Also, fortunately, we're not going to have this kind of big explanation of a play-by-play of what happened after every single case.
They only had to do it here because the victim literally collapsed.
Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. And let us recycle some animation. Hooray! August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Enjoy furtive reading that while it lasts.
Phew, still can't believe we won.
I think that in itself is another spoiler. Just...
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
that whole thing.
Our clan.
Ark.
Yes, Tate.
Right!
I hear you.
Good job in there! Congratulations!
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
No, you fought your own battles in there!
Yep, totally your own battles in there, being guided piece by piece by her every single step of the way.
It's been a
Word
while
by
since
word.
I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note!
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Nope.
Nope. My life is over, bro!
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon, brah.
Ah, good. Wait, no! Bad. I bet that's bad. Larry, you're innocent. Case is closed. Also, case closed. Good series.
I like that series. Well,
I would say you should stream it someday, but that would go on forever.
yeah.
It really would.
Maybe stream the episodes that aren't like 90% filler.
Wasn't that one of the... Oh, it's still ongoing. Never mind.
It is still
The
ongoing,
manga
yes.
is, anyway. The anime...
But, my
It's still
Cindy,
on.
bruh! Cindy's gone! Oh no, she's saying Cindy Windy. I blanked the fact that he was saying Cindy Windy out because it was so dumb. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man! Gone forever, bruh!
That's
Up to
fine,
episode 803 as of today.
Good Lord. Larry, she was a... Nah. Never mind.
Dude, she was a massive hoe. You could do better than that, man.
Yeah, become the boyfriend of a model in a few months, because that makes just as much sense.
Yeah, go from one model to the next, and hopefully the next one doesn't die.
Which I don't think she did.
No, the next one just abuses him and, you know.
Congratulations, Harry! You're a wizard!
Nice!
Do we get to see her in the next couple games then?
Harry?
No, it was in the fourth case. What was it, Fiancé?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was, basically, again, using him as a sugar daddy, just, making him buy her all the things.
God damn it. They're going there in the game. You know that they wouldn't let an opportunity for this joke to pass by.
Phew, I can practically see the headlines now! Harry Butz! Innocent!
Harry Butz. Harry.
Thanks. I really owe you one, brah. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. It just occurred to me that he calls her brah for very obvious reasons.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
You want Butz to take you out for dinner and a movie? Okay. You're two-timing on Edgeworth.
He hasn't met Edgeworth at this point.
He
when
knew Edgeworth when he was kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
right.
Yes.
Okay, I meant... Yeah, beep that all. I'm dumb, never mind.
We can't beep out when any one of us says something dumb. We'll be beeping out half of the videos.
I'm talking about them knowing when he was kids.
Oh yeah, true. That's spoilers. Anyway. Oh hey, dudes! My mouth is 1/4 of my face!
And now he's a jack-o'-lantern.
Here, take this. It's a present.
Take this murder weapon.
God, now
Hopefully
I
it doesn't
cannot
kill you.
see it.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her, dude. I made one for her and one for me. You know, for all the shit we give him, he's actually good at making things.
Yeah,
He is.
he's pretty... Yeah,
Really? You made this?
And I could go into further detail on that, but spoilers for later games.
The next game he's made an entire, like, full-scale Steel Samurai thing, As big as that balloon that we saw, except it's an actual robot.
Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yep, it'll just be a memento. Yep.
I haven't looked at Humble Bundle in a while. What do I have here? Oh, Neo
Oh,
Geo.
Nick Broseph. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool, bruh.
Ah, setting up for a lifetime of this, Larry.
Doesn't that make you want to cry, bruh?
Ah, Larry.
Also, star, sob, star.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me? Really? Excuse me? Really, game?
I could see that if this game were made in the 90s. But, like, what?
Excuse me, bruh?
It was said... Does anybody say that anymore?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Again, like, it was a common phrase in the 90s, like the very early 90s. Like,
Very early.
Wayne's World and other
Yeah, that's
sort of
true.
similar movies.
I meant,
used it,
does
but-
anybody say that now? Because this is set in 2016.
I do not think so.
And apparently Squeeze Me broke Candrace. We just had to squeeze one more breaking of Candrace into this video.
We're gonna have a broken Candrace counter as well, and
Yes.
it's just going to be his Butterfree avatar broken.
Yes, perfect.
Did you-
You don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. I was just treated like shit by a girl. I don't need any sympathy.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend?
Show him your lawyer badge.
Something that proves how she felt about him?
Show him the autopsy report.
God.
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
The court record exists outside of courts.
What the heck is she talking about? And we will actually present the right thing.
And you slam it into his face. It thus becomes a murder weapon 3 times over.
Check this out, Larry.
Spoiler.
Positive, which are both capitalized for some reason.
I didn't even notice that last time.
You weren't just some chump to her.
Was proof positive supposed to be like some spin-off of Case Closed? That would actually have been a good name for a Phoenix Wright anime.
Mhm.
That's an interesting question. How come nobody's ever attempted that?
Because Capcom and anime.
Well, I think the other reason is that I don't think this would work well in anime format. You'd either have to compress all the investigation and the trial into like 2 episodes, or you'd have to like have an investigation and trial for each. You'd have to have like 1 episode for each one of those things, which would
Well,
stretch
They'd
them
really
out.
have to come up with new cases for it.
It doesn't necessarily have to be
80
like...
games would be.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be like straight up adaptations of the games. It can be just be like set in the universe and have its own original cases and stories.
Anyways,
Well, I didn't mean in that sense. I mean just in the fact that they'd have to find some way
people
to
are falling asleep, Belts. Let's
position these things. But let's finish this shit. Huh? Where'd you get that clock, bruh? Because I'm
Yes.
literally an idiot.
That's a pretty nice clock.
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. Don't ask me
Oh,
why I have it. I'm stealing it from evidence. She took it with her when she traveled.
No, I just realized if you flip the image of that thinker, it would look like the guard just had a really weird head. Look, it would line up perfectly if you just flipped it around.
And then...
And Dark has more mail.
Yay.
I don't
She
see
probably
it.
just needs a clock, that's all, bruh.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Because it's made out of, like, lead.
Well, make of it what you will.
Hey, Nick, dude. Seth. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. I'd be dead otherwise, brah.
Oh,
Really,
we-
I have, dude, thanks!
we have to hope that any attorney that they hired for him would have been able to tear apart Saw it there.
In this universe? Are you really want to count on the competence of anyone?
I suppose that's true. Well, I hope that made him feel a little better.
There's only like 3 competent people in this universe. 2 of which are prosecuting attorneys.
Well, competent people
Right?
that aren't evil dickheads.
No, I didn't. I just mean competent people in general. There's only 3 of them.
I hope you see the
2 of them are the evil dickheads.
evidence
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I would hope, yes, you would see the importance of evidence as a lawyer.
Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them.
Which is why he never thinks to turn it over.
People, too.
Wait, turn what over?
The thing from the second case.
Yes.
We
Oh,
never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent.
yeah, it's the other one I missed.
All we can do is believe in them.
We believe in them who believe in us, who believe in them.
And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. That's what this...
Don't believe in yourself, believe
All
in
you
me who
gotta do
believes
is
in you.
believe.
Yes, exactly.
She flies
Believe
off.
in me.
Right. Let's get Nikki. Listen, learn, grow strong.
This is reminding me of the eat, fight, be manly song.
Never let go of what you believe in. Never.
Okay,
Fight
you're
for
gonna have
what
to
you
link me
believe in.
that song belt because I have to know what the hell that's from.
Never give up.
from-
Never surrender. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
It's from Adventure Time.
Oh,
Like
okay.
you still are garbage.
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? I mean, literally, on me. We'll drink a toast to my innocent butts. I mean, the innocent butts.
Jeez.
Toast the butts, yes?
Yeah.
This was just made for the slash fiction.
It's not even slash fiction.
Oh, speaking of Harry,
Unless you think that there's something special about Mia.
he'll be the Green Goblin one day.
That is not what I
We're
meant.
saying part of why you
Well, it
became
wouldn't
a
be
lawyer
slash fiction otherwise.
was because of him.
Well, okay, I'm obviously thinking of the long term then.
Yeah. Part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks. Unless something happens, like I get murdered or something, but what are the odds?
Spoilers!
Impossible!
Beep.
Okay, seriously, stop doing that.
No, keep doing that.
And so, my first trial came to a close.
Vernon will need a lot of samples of that sound.
I thought we agreed we weren't going to do it that way, though.
Aww.
Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends."
Yeah, I
Right,
remember him
basically.
doing that.
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia.
Aren't you looking for me as love form or something? Shouldn't she be the one paying you? I don't know how this works.
That's actually a good point. You should be being paid by Mia.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident.
Dun dun dun!
Spoilers, Phoenix. Jeez.
And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry
Mo and Curly.
would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Dun dun dun!
Well, how trivially do would spirit like medium contact be used for? Just like call up her ghost and is like, hey, so remember before you died I promised to tell you about me and this guy? Well, how about I tell you right now, call up your soul from the afterlife just to tell you about this shit.
And she's just like twisting and writhing in her chair like in the movie.
Well, that would require Phoenix to actually remember stuff.
So that brings us to the end of the first case, and yeah, that brings us to the end of this re-recording. Now I can begin editing and then uploading, but by the time you hear me say that on YouTube, all that will be done.
Or at least some of the editing will be done.
Man, you have a lot of editing ahead of you.
Oh boy, do you. You have gigabytes and gigabytes of files.
Is it Bell
I
going to
think
be doing
it's,
What's that?
I thought Bell was going to be like doing the unedited, just outtakes.
Maybe.
no.
Okay.
So yeah, we will be returning to this.
We will be returning to this in the future past.
Yes, normally at this point I would say, well actually I don't even say it normally, but normally we would be returning to this in a week, but since this is the last episode, or the first episode recorded last, we'll return to this, what was it, like 4 months ago, 5 months ago?
Yes.
Yeah,
We
sounds
returned to
about
this
right.
4 months ago.
We'll
We've got
just,
to send you back to the future, Marty.
Oh, that reminds me. I was sitting there,
We've entered
earlier today, and
version of
the-
time.
the news was on TV, and I saw this, the news clip at the bottom of the screen said, hoverboards banned on airplane flights.
Oh
And
yeah, I
was
saw
sitting there
that.
thinking, but how would Marty McFly get around this Christmas?
I know, I saw that, and I was just like, kind of looked at kind of like a what response from me.
I tried to get my phone out so I could take a picture of it, but I wasn't fast enough.
Why don't you just Google for it? I'm sure you can find what the headline's about.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted a picture of it because I thought it was funny. I was going to put it on Facebook or something.
Okay.
but yes, all those things aside, that'll be it for this recording. We will get on with the second game at some point later, which actually sounds really weird saying that here in the first episode. So everybody watching on YouTube, enjoy the rest of this first game. Maybe by the time it's fully uploaded, we will be on to the second game.
And it's a doozy,
And
guys.
it'll be another 8 months before you get that one uploaded.
If you watched this one and you thought a lot of silliness and shenanigans and just ridiculousness happened, just wait. It gets so worse.
Oh, I can't wait.